Today, I want to talk to you about a topic that most people can't name or understand but feel: the psychology of people who manipulate. People who manipulate are not actually as strong as we think. On the contrary, they are people who experience a fear of losing control in their inner world. They try to compensate for the emotions they cannot control by controlling others. These people don't take direct action and attack. They don't shout, scream, or openly threaten. They choose silent tactics. For example, they make you feel guilty. You actually haven't done anything, but suddenly you find yourself apologizing. This is the most common visible form of manipulation. Manipulative people don't take responsibility. Even when they do wrong, they put the blame on you. They say, "I am like this, but you forced me to do this." Thus, they remain innocent while pushing you to defend yourself. The biggest fear of these people is that their true face will be revealed. That's why they constantly manage perception. They act one way to the outside, another way to you. They are very good in crowds, they change when alone. Another characteristic of manipulative people is that they use emotions as tools. Love, attention, silence, even hurt feelings. One day they are very close, the next day they are distant. This up and down throws you off balance, and without realizing it, you start to comply with their rules. Actually, their goal is very clear: to keep you in uncertainty, not knowing how to behave. Because a person who remains in uncertainty cannot object, cannot set boundaries. They start saying, "Am I exaggerating?" Manipulative people appear to empathize but cannot truly empathize. They calculate not what you feel, but what you can endure. And the most dangerous part is this: manipulation often comes disguised as love. The lies of "I'm saying this for your own good." The lies of "I don't do this to anyone but you." The lies of "This is who I am, accept me." If these sentences sound familiar to you, you need to stop and think. Do people who manipulate ever change? Very rarely, because to change, one must first acknowledge what they've done. But for a manipulative person, the hardest thing is facing themselves. What's important here is this: the manipulated person is not weak. They are just well-intentioned, empathetic. They try to understand. But good intentions, if not protected by boundaries, will be exploited. If someone constantly makes you feel small, if they constantly force you to explain yourself, if you're always the one staying silent, if you're always the one picking up the pieces, there is control, not love. And know this: the moment you realize manipulation, your power begins to return. Because awareness breaks the game. That's why sometimes the healthiest response is not to talk, but to withdraw. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video for more insightful perspectives on different psychology.